What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video I wanted to go over some trail racing etiquette. Alright guys, so there's been a lot of races that have been canceled in 2021 already. You guys know that in 2020 just about every race out there was canceled and we were all doing virtual runs, but races are coming back. And I think that even though races are coming back, they're still getting canceled. And like I've said in other videos, if you want to do a race in 2021 and you want to have a good chance of it not getting canceled, it's better for you to do a trail run than to do a road race, because road races are just typically bigger races. It's a lot more people doing it. So the logistics of holding those races are really hard to, keep people socially distanced. But if you do a trail run or a trail race or ultra marathon, it's a lot easier to do those races because they're typically smaller races and they usually don't get canceled. So I know that there's a lot more trail races going on right now than there are road races. So there's a lot of road runners right now going into the trail running scene and doing ultra races and doing trail races. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about trail race etiquette. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Jeremy the Goku Runner. I've run a bunch of trail races. I've done like 4 ultra marathons. And if you guys want to check out my video and check out my running journey, go ahead and click the subscribe button right now. So let's talk about trail races and trail etiquette. So the first piece of trail etiquette that you should know is this saying. It's pack it in, pack it out. That means don't trash the course. Basically, in road races, when you go out there and do races, you hit a water station, you get a cup and you just throw it on the ground, or you get a goo and that's where you throw it on the ground. But in trail races, ultra marathons, you do not throw anything on the ground. You want to make sure to throw it in a garbage can, hand it to a volunteer. Just make sure it doesn't touch the ground. Make sure you're throwing it away properly. And if you're on a trail and you have a goo or anything else, stick it in your pocket. I've ran a bunch of races where I have sticky pockets afterwards because I have goo. When you are running ultra marathons or trail races, you usually have a water pack on you, so you have a vest. You can stick so many things in them and you can stick your trash in them too. So make sure to not trash your trails. And if you see anybody else trashing trails, make sure to call them out. Be a Karen or be a male Karen, whatever they call them. Tell them to pick up their trash. Don't trash nature. Parks give permits to the race directors, and if they do see that their trails are getting trashed by these ultra marathoners and trail runners, they're not going to give a permit for next time. So don't trash the park that you're in. Just make sure to pick up your trash and store it with you. Don't throw anything on the ground, and be sure to call out people who do throw stuff on the ground. So remember, pack it in, pack it out. All right, so the second piece of trail etiquette that you should know coming from road running to trail running is on a single track. So when you're on a single track, meaning that it's like a single file type of track where it's hard to pass, make sure if there's somebody behind you to move over if they're faster than you. If you hear them breathing down your neck, you can move over and let them pass. Or if somebody's coming towards you, you can move over and stop and pass. For me, I'm not the fastest guy, so a lot of people are passing me all the time. And for me, when I run those races, I'm just going out there to finish. But some of those people, some of those runners out there, they're going out there to get a good time or to win the race. So a lot of races do have looped courses. That's the ones I usually do anyway. And when that happens, you want to make sure to get out of the way of those faster runners so they can have a good race. And it's just safer for everybody if you just move over to the side. When you hear somebody say on your left or on your right or whatever, just move over on a single track so that people can get by. All right, so for my third piece of trail etiquette, that is to announce obstacles on the course. So you're running and you know some people behind you and you see a route or some type of obstacle, make sure to announce it by just pointing at it and saying route or saying hole or saying whatever. Just make sure that you announce whatever you see that could be a possible hazard or a trip hazard so that the people behind you will know also. You don't want anybody getting in an accident. So it's always good to announce things on the ground if you see it. Like I said, like a route or a hole or whatever. So make sure to announce hazards on the course. All right, so for my fourth piece of trail etiquette, that is to encourage other runners. So, at road races, there's a bunch of spectators. They're everywhere, people cheering you on. But at trail races, it's usually nobody on the course. No spectators are usually on there. There's a lot of areas where it's just you and maybe one other person, or you'll see somebody every once in a while. So when you do see those people, that's when you want to say, good job, give them a thumbs up, say hello, say something. That really breaks up the monotony of running out there on the trail sometimes, and it's really encouraging. So that's one of the great things I love about trail running is the community aspect of it. For road running, you know, it's kind of almost feels like you're by yourself sometimes, but at a trail race, it's like a family. Everybody's out there looking out for one another. It's just a great community to be a part of. And that's why I really like trail running and ultra running, just the community aspect of it. So if you do see somebody on the course, give them a thumbs up, tell them they're looking good, all that stuff. It really helps motivate somebody, especially if they're having a hard time running. Alright, so for my fifth piece of trail etiquette that you should do out on the trails while you're doing a race is to thank your volunteers, thank your race directors. You know, those people are out there trying to make sure that you have a successful race. And for the most part, they're volunteering out of the kindness of their heart. So be sure whenever you see somebody, you know, help you out at the course to thank them, thank the race director, thank them for allowing you to run out there. And also thank the park rangers if you see them out there too. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this trail running etiquette video. If you guys have any other trail racing etiquettes that you want people to know, leave a comment down below and let me know what I missed. But the biggest thing that I want you guys to know out of this whole video is not to trash the trails. Make sure to keep the trails clean so that we can keep running on them forever and ever. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.